Testing. All right, you can come with me.
Sorry, my arm is really asleep right now. Hello, everybody. So I think most all of our volunteers are here. I'm looking around. I think most of them are here. Some of them aren't here, and that's okay. My God. So who has not done VBS with us before? Just getting. Oh, Sheila, are you doing it this year? All right. We welcome all observers. So then show of hands who has done it before. It's fantastic. Yuvraj, come on, show your hands. Woo. It's fantastic. It's an amazing outreach. Last year, I believe we had, Kathy would know more, and Jana, I think we had like 90-something kids registered. I think total 80-something showed up. It was a phenomenal camp. It was exciting. So whatever your position is, we want to be obnoxiously kind and excited. You guys know that that's something that we are really passionate about. Some of these kids come from homes that are very unkind, and they don't have any stability whatsoever. So we want them, especially if it's their first time walking into a church building, we want them to know the love of Christ. We want them to be exposed to the kindness of God and be excited, because Jesus is worth getting excited about. And for some kids, it's a getaway for a few hours to escape a super chaotic life. And some of you, especially if you're crew leaders, will get to know a lot of kids and learn, and they'll open up to you and tell you that there's a lot of chaos in their life, and they are looking for that stability. So we want to give these kids and their parents the best experience possible. So for the schedule, for those maybe you don't know the dates, this is going to be July 7th to 11th, and the campers arrive by 9:30, and they're out, we try, by 12:30. So for the schedule, please try your hardest to stick as close to the schedule that we give you as possible. You will have 5 minutes between stations to go to the next station, so you will have, for each group that you're in, or if you're a station leader, you will have a schedule that tells you who's coming, what times, all the stations, rotations. It's super helpful. For crew leaders, so those are the people that, they're basically like a camp counselor, and you are assigned 5 children or more if you're a little older, but typically 5, and you are in charge of the 5 kids, but they are mixed age groups, so use that. I'm just going to take this. Use that to your advantage, because you might have some kindergartners, and then you might have like a grade 6 or grade 5. So you can use that grade 5 child and say, hey, I see that you're really awesome with this. Would you mind helping me hold the schedule? Like, that would be a really big help for me. Or, hey, I see this kid's really struggling. Do you want to maybe sit beside them? So you're not alone, and we're here to help you. But yeah, you have mixed ages in your groups. Group VBS, we've been doing this for years. Cheryl and Ed back in BC have been doing this for literally decades with Group VBS. It's a fantastic resource, super gospel focused, really solid. But we see the benefits of the mixed age groups every year. And like I said, you will get a list on the back of your schedule of jobs to give them, and it makes them feel really special and responsible. So you can ask them to be like a junior crew leader if you have like a 10-year-old, and it's super helpful. So, and also, we found, I personally found this really helped last year, is the station leaders get whistles. Super fun and obnoxious, but it's really fun. And it's as an attention grabber, because the station leaders, it's not their job to be taking your crew kids and getting their attention. So crew leaders, your job and your role is to help your kids to focus and respect the station leaders. The station leaders don't want to be distracted trying to get your kids' attention. We want them to continue moving forward and delivering their curriculum. So every year, group gives us Bible points to use, and this year it's True North, which is an Alaskan kind of springy summer theme. It's really fun, like camping. And this theme this year is about trusting Jesus in a wild world, which is really awesome. Our goal is that the kids will discover that God's a forever friend, one who's real, loving, and trustworthy. Day 4 of VBS is always a gospel presentation, and the kids hear the gospel. They hear it every day, but day 4 is really the day where they have a dedicated time to accept Jesus and to understand, and we give a gospel demonstration. Last year we had, I think Larry, came up, was that last year you came up as Jesus? It was so awesome. I was sobbing like a baby at the back. And there's a cross, and it just really brings stuff to life for them to really grasp and understand, because a lot of kids are very visual, and I'm very visual, so I get it. So each day there's a Bible point that's repeated over and over, and the kids really love it, and I know you will too. So whenever the Bible point is said, the kids respond this year by saying, "Trust Jesus." So day 1, it says, when we wonder, then you say, day 2 is when we feel alone. When we feel powerless, day 3. Day 4, when we need hope. And day 5, when we need help. You guys got this. So along with each Bible point is the Bible buddy that helps the kids remember it. So the Bible buddies help us unpack things for us to take away. I don't think we have pictures up here, but you might see in the videos that we show you. Day 1, there's an otter. He's a river otter, and his name is Ponder. Very cute. And they love to explore and play and are full of wonder, just like kids. It's so cute. And that's an important reminder for us to admire the kids' wonder and imagination. And don't feel like because you're an adult or a young adult that you have to be all whatever, not have fun. Have fun. Join in on their imagination, join on their wonder, get on their level. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way for you to experience childlikeness while being mature, and responsible. But, having fun with the kids, it's really important, and it makes them be more excited when they see you're excited. There's going to be kids that immediately stand out. They're going to be loud. I'll tell you, last year we had a kid in a Bible adventure. He took off his shirt, and he flung it around, and that can happen. And then we redirect, and we say, we're not going to do that here, but thank you. Put your shirt back on. They get very excited. So join on the excitement, but keep your clothes on, please. So there's going to be kids that stand out. They're loud, they're funny, outgoing. There's some kids that are really shy. Some kids come for a couple days, and they're just like, they're too young. Maybe they're not feeling it, too old, and that's okay. Sometimes midweek numbers kind of dip. It's totally okay. But it's up to the crew leaders to point out how the kids are valuable to the crew. So pray for the kids that are in your crew. We want kids to work with one another, not against each other. We want kids to make friends and not to see the age gap as something that they can't connect with other kids. So day 2 is Claudia. She is a king crab. And just because she pinches doesn't mean she's crabby and rude. And she reminds us that Jesus doesn't want us to feel crusty, literally her words, or feel like we need to hide in our shells when we feel alone. So if the kids see that you're having a blast, they're going to have fun too. There will be times where you'll be asking them to share things and give ideas on something, and you might need to go first. That's very normal, especially day 1, day 2. By day 5, they don't want to go home, and they have no issues telling how they feel. But you might have to be the first one to kind of initiate conversation and say, hey, I noticed this, or, oh, what do you think? And that's totally okay. You are the spark plug of the group. Day 3 is our Bible buddy. His name is Cody, and he's a bear. And he's pretty powerful with being big, tall, fast, super smelling, super hairy with strong muscles. And he reminds us that we may feel powerless sometimes, and we want to feel powerful like Cody and do everything he can do. But when we trust Jesus, when we feel powerless, he gives us hope. We do God sightings every day, and every morning at our opening ceremony, we talk about them. And these are the things that the kids have noticed, like God's creation or someone being kind to each other, etc. Last year, we did stamps. Usually, group gives out wristbands, but they're so big, and we've never bought them. So we do stamps. And this year, I think last year we did sea creature stamps. I can't remember. This year we're doing maple leaf stamps to go with the True North theme. So every crew will have a stamp, and that's going to be the God setting. So whenever they see their stamp and they go home, it may wash up, they get a new one the next day, they get to come in the morning and say, oh, I saw the sunset, and it reminded me that God is so good, and then I can trust him. And that's an example. So you'll share your God sightings every day with the kids, and this is going to be a skill that they develop. And imagine how a child's life can be changed forever if they begin to see a sunset or an act of kindness as a God sighting. They take all this stuff with them for life, and I know that I've met people in our church that have accepted Christ at VBS when they were a child, and they bloomed into who they are today as Christ followers. So don't think of this as just a little camp. Like, this can really change lives. And one year we had, I think it was 2 years ago, we had 12 salvations. So that's really exciting, and kids get it. They're little sponges. So it's really exciting. So they might not make a decision for Christ in the week of VBS, but they may remember looking at a sunset to say, trust Jesus, and that will spark something. And when they're older, it's a seed planted. Day 4, we have our Bible buddy, Ernest, and he's an eagle. And he flies upon the currents that remind us that hope is like a current. So speaking of hope, there's something that you may see in this is for station leaders especially, in your packs, your books. There's something called Operation Kid to Kid, and they usually will focus on a certain ministry or missions worldwide to give money to, but we focus on our children, Mercy Children's Caring Home, and last year, I believe we were raising money for funds for the car, I think, Justin, and they got the car, which is really fun. So we're going to pray this year about how we can do that this year. Maybe it's for school supplies. I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to Cheryl about the needs there this year. So when you see that, that's what we will be raising money for, and that's what that is. Day 5, he's really cute. His name is Bruce the Moose. And he relies on his antlers and hooves to help him survive. And he reminds us that Jesus gave us special things to help us too. So as we prepare for the weeks, please pray. Pray for these kids. You know, we don't know where they're coming from. We don't know where they stand with the Lord, if they've ever been in a church. This is a fantastic opportunity. Many of you, this is your 3rd, 4th year. I think we've done this 4 years now. I can't remember. But serving, and they remember you every year, and it's fantastic. And they look forward to this every year. So pray about how the Lord can use you this year and the kids that will be in your crews and that you interact with. It's really life-changing. So we're going to first put on the crew leader train, or whatever video was first. I don't know which one is there, Dave. If we could do the crew leader training first, Justin, or we'll do this one first.
Get ready for an incredible week at VBS. Before you check out those leader manuals and go-to guides, take a quick look at how this VBS works. Each part of this program is intentionally designed to maximize every minute kids are with you. It may be different from the way you've traditionally done VBS. First, instead of age-graded classes, you'll create mixed-age crews of up to 5 elementary-age kids and 1 teenage or adult crew leader. At Group, we've been doing this for more than 25 years, and it works! You'll also make crews of preschoolers with their own teenage or adult crew leader. Preschool crews are made up of kids between the ages of 3 and 5, kids who haven't yet been to kindergarten.
We don't do the preschool, by the way. We don't do the preschool one.
Everyone kicks off the day at Sing and Play. After 25 minutes of music, skits, and even videos, preschoolers and pre-K kids head off for age-appropriate fun that's designed just for them. Elementary crews divide into 4 groups, according to the daily schedule. That way, everyone knows exactly what to do, where to go, and when to be there. You can find customizable daily schedules on the clip art and resources CD, or in the Ultimate Director Go-To Guide. Following the daily schedule, crews rotate every 20 minutes to one of 4 stations. After 2 elementary rotations, everyone, preschoolers and elementary kids, come together for snack time. Then preschoolers and pre-K kids head back to their own area, and elementary kids have 2 more rotations through their stations. Finally, all elementary crews come together for a 25-minute celebration closing. Preschoolers and pre-K kids have their own age-appropriate closing separately. That makes it easier to get the little guys handed off safely to their parents or caregivers at the end of the day. You'll love this simple, flexible, and innovative way of letting kids explore, learn, and grow. You're in for an amazing week of deeper relationships between kids and leaders, kids, and most important, between kids and God.
Gist of what VBS looks like as a whole. So like I said, we do not have the capacity yet, Lord willing, this year to do the preschool. So we just do elementary, grades 5 to 11. But I think the next video, is it crew leaders? Station leaders? Okay, these are for the crew leaders.
Thank you for joining the team as a VBS crew leader.
Crew leaders are the backbone to a successful week of VBS. You have the best role at VBS.
Kids travel through every experience at VBS with small groups called crews. Each crew consists of up to 5 kids and 1 adult or teenage crew leader, and that's you.
We have crews of preschoolers and crews of mixed ages of elementary kids. Check with your VBS director to make sure you know which area you'll be serving in. But don't worry, both roles are super fun.
And there's more good news. You're not in charge of preparing or teaching activities. You just get to guide your crew and join them in the VBS fun.
We have kept crews small so you can really get to know your kids. That relationship building is crucial when it comes to faith development.
Crucial.
A relationship with a caring Christian can help a child grow in their friendship with Jesus, so your role matters.
While you don't have to prepare any activities or supplies, you do need to read your crew leader guide before VBS. If you don't already have a crew leader guide, ask your VBS director for one. Be sure to read it cover to cover, and we've kept it short to make that part easy too.
Be sure to get to VBS at least 20 minutes early each day. Kids may be a little anxious, especially if they're new to your church. If kids show up and you're not there, they may feel unwelcome, and parents may be hesitant to leave their kids without supervision. Ask your VBS director for specifics on when to arrive and where to go when you do.
Your crew is your responsibility, so stay with them at all times. If someone needs to use the restroom or get a drink, see if others need a break too. Wait outside the restroom until kids have finished and washed up.
You're a key part of making stations run smoothly. Listen up for instructions from your station leader and lead your crews as directed. Station leaders are relying on you to partner with them in making each experience amazing, so tune in.
Be sure to stay until your last crew member is picked up. Again, this helps kids feel safe and lets parents know a caring leader is always watching their child. So now you have an idea of what to do, but we've rounded up a few examples of what not to do.
These are the kinds of crew leaders that you don't want to be.
No.
I'll be right here. You guys have fun.
Don't be the uninvolved crew leader.
All right, yeah. You kids have fun, yeah? No. Yeah, I'm not doing that. sorry, but no. Has anyone seen my crew? Hello? Where are you guys at? No, not gonna do that. No thanks. No thanks. No, just no. Hey, you guys go ahead. Go on. But thank you. But also no. Has anyone seen my crew? My crew in here? No? Anyone in here?
You didn't come to VBS to stand on the sidelines. Get in there and participate right along with the kids.
Don't be the phone addict crew leader.
Yeah, I'm at VBS. Yeah, I can talk. Look at that. Really? That's crazy. Sorry, I gotta go. Hashtag crew leader.
Put your phone away so you can focus on the kids.
Hey, you.
We've seen this guy before, the Hey You crew leader.
You did great. You. Oh, hey there, little girl. Hey, my man. Tony or Timmy, Tommy, Timothy. Jameson? Let's go, Abby, Addison. Hi, hey. Good to see you, buddy, friend, guy.
Make sure to learn kids' names and call them by it. It makes them feel valued and known.
What are we doing?
Don't be the "what are we doing?" crew leader.
What are we supposed to be doing? What are we doing? What? What? I'm not sure what we're doing. Do you know what we're doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Okay. Where are you guys going? What? This doesn't look like the one she made. I don't know if we did it right.
Station leaders rely on you to keep your crew on track with activities.
Yeah, guys, just sit wherever you want.
Don't be the "sit wherever you want" crew leader.
Oh no.
Just sit wherever you want. Wherever you want. Yep, wherever. Wherever you want. Wherever you want. You want to lay down? Okay, I'll try that too. Oh, yeah. Comfy. Sit right here. This looks comfy. You want to sit with that crew? Hey, he's gonna go sit with you, yeah. Are you sure you can hear me over there? No, don't sit there. We can't sit there. Don't sit there. No, not there. I don't even know how you got up there. You in the tree. Yeah, come down. No, you can't sit on Rodney. Don't sit on Rodney. No, not on Rodney. Get off. Hey.
Station leaders will ask you to circle up with your crew. This makes it easy for you to see everyone and engage them in conversation.
So those are 5 really important crew leader tips.
Participate with your crew.
Put your phones away.
Learn and use kids' names.
Yep. Listen to instructions from station leaders.
And circle up with your crew.
There you go. With this info and your crew leader guide, you've got this.
And you're gonna have a blast.
Then we got one more video. This is for the station leaders.
Welcome to the VBS team. You're making a lifelong impact on kids' lives. We're so glad you're here. As a station leader, your job is to provide unique, memorable experiences, lead kids into exploring God's Word, and set the stage for kids to form a lifelong relationship with other kids, caring adults, and most importantly, with Jesus. So, let's start with a few basics, like how this VBS works. First, kids are in small, mixed-age crews. Crews are groups of 5 children from kindergarten through 5th grade, and 1 teenage or adult crew leader. Those crews form 4 larger groups that rotate through different stations, following a daily schedule. Depending on the size of your VBS, you'll have anywhere from 1 to 4 crews in each group. Most station leaders will just prepare one 20-minute session that's repeated up to 4 times each day. Your activities are in your leader manual. So, read your leader manual from front to back. Chances are everything you need to know is already there. Follow the program as it's written. The activities in each leader manual have been tested, tweaked, and retested with real kids and real teachers to ensure that they'll be successful. You have our guarantee that these directions are the best way to lead your station. You'll even find field test findings, things we've learned in trying out the activities you'll be doing. We've made the mistakes so you don't have to. As you prepare, be sure to connect with your VBS director and make a plan about who will be responsible for supplies and room setup. One thing every station has in common is the Bible point. Kids focus on one easy-to-remember Bible point each day. When every station leader repeats the point again and again, kids remember practical Bible truths. Even games can connect to the Bible point, so don't change or skip this important part of the program. There's a lot going on at VBS, so be sure you and all the other station leaders are all using the same attention-getting signal. Your lesson is packed with powerful activities. you won't want kids to miss any of them. So instead of shushing kids or shouting for them to be quiet, use a bell, party noisemaker, or something like this. When all station leaders use the same attention-getting device, kids will be quick to tune back in and move on to the next part of the lesson. Circle up. Most stations will include a time for small group discussion. This is when each crew will form a knee-to-knee circle to talk about specific questions or to share. Wait until all crews are circled up before beginning the discussion time. It really does make a difference. In a crew circle, kids and leaders are focusing on each other. Discussion is lively and everyone is engaged. Call on crew leaders to assist you whenever you need a hand. If kids are excited and talking, simply say, "Crew leaders, let's make sure everyone can hear these next instructions." Or if you see that kids are playing with their crafts, say, "Crew leaders, let's move all your crew bags and crafts to the wall." Remember, each crew leader is responsible for 5 kids. If each one lends a hand, your job is a snap. You really can do it. It's easy to be a successful station leader. May God bless you this summer as you draw kids into a forever friendship with Jesus.
Trust Jesus. Okay, so thank you. I really appreciate the people that have been here year after year that sit through all of that. Thank you. Because I know it can be like, But it's kind of good to be reminded sometimes. And you guys know how exciting this all is. So thank you for sitting through that. But if you're new, I hope that helped you. So I'm going to just go over a couple things quickly just to remind you of stuff that's on here and stuff that we really, really just want to push. Number 1, please participate in your crew. It's so important. Like that one guy, don't be on the mat laying down. Please have fun with the kids and put your phone away. We've had years ago in the past young crew leaders be on their phone, and it's not a good time. We want to have our phones away. Obviously, if there's an emergency or if you really have to go early, that's fine. But there's really usually no reason to have a phone on you. So if possible, please keep it away. Please make sure to address kids by their name. This is so important to us, especially when Justin and I were working with in foster care. We really, really just saw the benefit in calling kids by name, and we see it here in VBS. And sometimes kids are not called their name at home. They're called horrible things at home. So please use their first name. And it's really interesting how their eyes can light up when you address them. It's really interesting by their first name. Please listen to the station leaders. So please keep a close eye on kids during these stations, that they're focused and not being a distraction. It is the station leader's job to lead the station, not to redirect the kids. So this helps the station leader stay focused, like I was saying earlier. And if you're needing extra help with a particular child, that does happen. Sometimes there's one child that's more difficult. Just let us know. And sometimes we have floaters. Justin and I are happy to help. There's always someone that's happy to help and have hands-on. Cleanup. So we will ask you to stay behind for about 30 minutes. It's usually the first day, things get faster like as the days go on. Typically 30 minutes when the kids go home. Just do a quick tidy. By the time the children all leave, it's safe to say by 1:30 we'll be done each day, maybe a little earlier. And pick up for the kids is at 12:30. Bathrooms need to be clean. Leaders must sort and straighten out name tags. So, can I have my finger for a sec, buddy? Thank you. We usually split the sanctuary in half, so the aisle is just really long. So, it'll be sectioned off, chairs here and chairs there. So, wherever you guys are sitting, just to have your name tags laid out on the chairs so that when the kids come back the next day, they know where they're sitting and can pick it up. Then we'll fix any decor that has come down, which I don't think there will be much of an issue of that this year. And pick up in garbage and vacuum. And when we all, do it all together, it goes by way faster. Bathrooms. Please do not go in the bathroom with the little ones. We are not permitted to do that. They all are potty trained. And when taking a child to the bathroom, Please always let another crew leader know so we can keep track of the children at all times. Please don't just go. It's a security thing. And yeah, please let someone know. And if you are taking someone to the bathroom, just wait outside the door where you can be seen by other adults and while the child uses the bathroom. If assistance is needed with a child, invite a leader to watch you while you help the child. This is just to protect you from any potential allegations. And these children come from all different backgrounds, and stuff can happen, so we just want to be above reproach. So on day 1, we're just wrapping up here quickly. The first day of VBS is Monday the 7th. Please be here by 8 a.m. The first day is an adjustment period, and we will be going through some stuff, organizing registration, last-minute details. And for the rest of the week, crew leaders can be here by 9 a.m. sharp, because we'll be opening in a word of prayer with all crew leaders before we minister to the kids. Feel free to arrive earlier if you're feeling ambitious, to help set up tents outside or the tables for registration, or help out a station leader if it's necessary. Security, we will have men around the building as security to make sure kids are safe. We are always trying to make things as efficient as possible. We noticed a change last year with having extra leaders and floaters to help check out kids when they're done camp in the afternoon. This year we will be continuing with having parents do a double sign-out process. This is really helpful and kind of keeps things way more calm. They will sign their children out at the registration table, which is where we do fellowship, like what we did this morning. That's where they sign in and out. Then they will have to walk up to the row that their child is in and sign out there. The kids can't just run in the back, and it's not a free-for-all. It's chaotic. We do not do that. So they'll have to signature, and it's helpful to have the leaders stand at the end of the aisles to block kids from running. We've really noticed how helpful this is, so please do that. Big thing, if you are new with us this year and are doing VBS and you don't serve in kids ministry downstairs, we will need a vulnerable sectors check. So you can come speak to Justin and I about that. It's really easy just to download the letter that we have laid out online for you guys. But just come see us, and we are happy to do that. Decorating, we're going to start decorating the week before VBS on Wednesday, July 2nd, so the day after Canada Day. Please let us know if you're interested in helping out with setup for decor. Takedown is also a process. Last year, we were really impressed with how fast people took stuff down on the last day. So let's aim to do that again. Each room will have a different theme. So at the entryway of the church, it's going to be a forest theme with silhouette trees and northern lights on the ceilings. I got like an eagle, an eagle kite that will hang from the ceiling too, as well as camping signs. In this room, the sanctuary, it's going to be like an Alaskan theme with a cabin, a canoe, and trees, a fire pit, river, etc. And with that being said, we're also going to be asking if anyone has artificial Christmas trees that they'd like to not donate permanently, but let us use for VBS. That would be wonderful. And garland, please. There will be a sign-up sheet for that soon. Downstairs in the Imagination Station area, so where kids ministry is, there is going to be the wintry Alaskan snow theme. And that's going to be snowflakes, and it's kind of like you're on a snowy mountain. And every day in Bible Adventures, there's a new theme, but God bless the ones doing Bible Adventures. Usually you have to change the scenery every day on the walls. It stays the same this year. It's fantastic, really great. So you just have to change like the decorations, not the wall tapestry, which is huge. Any station leaders that need to pick up supplies for their games or activities, please keep your itemized receipts to hand in via an expense envelope. Where can they find that, Justin? They're still in the Abadi branch classroom. Okay. So yeah, if you find that you need something, just grab an envelope and fill it out, put it in the tithe box, and we'll reimburse. Snacks for the week. This is my last thing, and then I'll take questions. Could subject to change, not sure. But what I'm thinking, this year group is letting us choose between an easy and difficult snack. What I'm thinking this year, Monday is a Northern Light snack. It's vanilla pudding with sprinkles. Tuesday will be Mini Mountains, which is like the triangle popcorners. Wednesday will be Bear Bites, so Teddy Grahams. Thursday will be Snowy Trees, which is broccoli and ranch. And Friday, the kids always love when we do freezies, so I'm thinking about doing an Arctic freeze, which will be jumbo freezies. So now I'm done. God bless you for staying through all of that. Do we have any questions at all, comments, anything that I can or Justin can answer at all? You have them today? Okay, we have them, but I'm happy to hand them out next. Are we here Sunday? Yes, next Sunday. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So yeah, I'm happy to do that next week, and all stations will have a partner, like an assistant. So it's great when you utilize that person. You can kind of bounce off each other for supplies and ideas. Any other questions? Okay, so like I said, we're going to have a sign-up sheet for trees and garland. That will be really helpful. And let me know if you're interested in decorating. But thanks, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for being willing to serve this year.